Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory Update 4. In our last episode, we fixed nuclear power, hopefully permanently this time, since we're now just sinking the sulfuric acid coming out of the one machine, just packaging it and sinking it into the sink. Now we are producing. Actually, we aren't producing a ridiculous amount of nuclear power. Okay, well, I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'll go figure it out off camera. But instead, we're going to work on tweaking the base some more. So we have done, redone a bunch of math, because whenever you change one thing, you change everything, it seems like. So at the end of the last episode, I talked about taking a look at the turbo pressure motor, and that's here. I put that in, and that tweaked everything. I did kind of have a little bit of a comparison here, so we can see what each one adds and takes away. In order to make two of each, either one, rather, that's what we have. So we immediately reduced the amount of electromagnetic control rods we needed. We also increased the amount of radio control units we needed. Motors are really close to the same. It's a few less. Twice as many stators as rotors, but I think that's okay, because they're both pretty cheap to make anyway. Fused modular frames are needed here. We actually have to increase the fused modular frame assembly that we have already now. And then the pressure conversion cubes are needed. We now also need heavy modular frames because of this part here, of course. And then we need the packaged nitrogen gas, which I'm going to have to figure out how to run that through. That's kind of basically it for the changes, or for what the differences are. So the changes go all the way through the whole thing, as kind of previously implied. But I think what we'll do is we'll actually start tearing apart some of this stuff and rebuilding it, especially with the turbo motors and stuff. But I want to take a look. How many turbo motors do I have? Here they are. It's full. Okay, good. So let's head down to the far end of the bus, and we can start with tearing apart that turbo motor line, and then rebuilding it with the stuff coming in that we need coming in. And I forgot to turn off the spreadsheet again, but it's okay because you didn't see anything. I didn't need to see anything other than the dizzying tube here, and of course the looking in the box to find that it was full of turbo motors. So this was the turbo motor build here. We had some electromagnetic, or no, that's the heat sinks. This was the radio control units. And then here is the turbo motors. And then finally over here we have the electromagnetic control rods. So what I want to do is actually come all the way back here to the bus and start taking these things apart, with the exception of the things we might still need here. But the things we're going to still need here are just going to be the nitrogen, packaged nitrogen, the pressure conversion cubes, stators, and motors. I could make the pressure conversion cubes here, since this is the only place that needs them except for the project parts at the space elevator. Stators, motors, yeah. So we could take a look at doing the pressure conversion cubes here, and those are going to then require coming in radio control units and fused modular frames. So I think we could do that here. We could kind of do the same kind of setup where we basically convert this manufacturer into making the pressure conversion cubes instead of... Right. Pressure conversion cubes are... assembler. Oh, even better. Even better. Okay. So let's go ahead and take this apart. We need to leave the stators here, but the rotors can go. We don't need the rotors anymore. Which means that... That's stators. That means actually the rotors aren't needed down here at all anymore. Rotors are now only used in the electric motors, which is another recipe we're going to tear apart. So, and then they go to the mall. So we can actually disconnect the rotors way back here at motors, which is... That's stators. This must be motors here then. Yeah, this is the rigger motors. Okay, so that's coming... No, wait, this is... This is where the motors are made? Oh, here's the split. Okay. So we can take this off here, and actually we might not even need these. Oh, we do need these. I just looked. So we can take this out here. We're going to have a crap ton of these, but we'll just set up a shredder and shred them. This can come out then. That means this hack that I did here can go. I was getting made fun of in the chat for yesterday's episode about being a hack. So the motors need to stay. The AI limiters can go. I'm not sure what else those are going to be needed for either. Oops, sorry about that. That was crazy. I thought I hit tab and I didn't. AI limiters are only needed for them all. We don't actually need them in any manufacturing anymore. So those can be disconnected as well. Which is right there. Excuse me, power line, yes. Can I get in there? By any chance? Right there? Yeah, let's set up that shredder. This goes out. This goes out. Is that just going... I think it was. Just going to the end down here just for fun. No, I had another input of them. So I had them being input... Oh crap, they were being input here for the crystal oscillators, but we're going to take that apart soon anyway, so it'll be fine. That might be the next thing we do. Now, where was I? Here? Yeah. So those come out. Stators stay as previously stated. These come out. Let's go ahead and set that shredder up. I'm going to put it right here in the middle of the bus, maybe, but maybe down here at the end of the bus. That's probably better. You go down here. We need a box. Put this stuff in. A very, very fast belt. So let's do Mark V belt. The more crap you can feed into a shredder, the faster you can shred it. There's no limit. And let's see. AI limiters and rotors. I have an excessive pipe too. That's probably from when I had picked up a bunch so that I can make the rails. What else do I have that I can probably stand to get rid of? A stack of AI limiters. That'll be good. And I may not even put any AI limiters in the mall after all. I might take them off the bus entirely. I'm not sure. Because I don't have them in the mall now. They were going that way for some other reason, apparently. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have aluminum. We don't need that anymore. All-clad. Actually, I think the all-clad even... all-clad. Where is the all-clad? There it is. I think the all-clad even isn't needed anywhere on the bus. No, except for in the mall. So that belt can actually be taken out completely and replaced with something else as well. That's copper sheets. Those are still needed. I'm going to take it out from here. Maybe I'll remember to take that out when I want to put something else on the bus. Don't hold your breath. The copper sheets I'll take out from here as well. Oops. There. Sure, I already shredded all of that. We'll keep we'll keep that though. Okay. That can all keep going just until it drains out. So, for this, we need to have a packager. What I think I want to do with the nitrogen gas is, let's take out one of these tiles here, is come up, check out another one, come up quite far in here, put a splitter inside the pillar, and then poke it out through a wall connector, and sneak it along underneath here to a packager in here. I think that's what I want to do with this, at least somehow. So this heatsink setup goes away because heatsinks are going to be set up on their own in a dedicated setup. So that goes away. The radio connection units also the same. They're going to be in their own dedicated setup. And then the... what was this again? The electromagnetic control rods also, I believe, in their own dedicated setup. Although I don't think we need very many of those anymore. Electromagnetic control rods. Yeah, we're just going to need those for the electric motors. So we might even just set them up over there. So let's take, what do we have here? Stators and AI limiters. I disconnected the AI limiters, so, and the stators can be disconnected now too, temporarily, but we'll leave that belt there. Let's take this part out, and this part out, and that part out. This belt can go, that pole can go. And we'll just leave the motor assembler here, or manufacturer here. This can go now, rotors, and this is motors. I'm going to take that out just temporarily. Maybe kind of pointless to take it out, though, actually. This can go away, because they're going to come right back into this anyway, but that's fine. Let's see, these belts can go. And this can go. I'll go ahead and just pick that up, it's fine. We have a lot of heat sinks here, sitting on a belt that we no longer need, because I think I disconnected... No, I didn't. High-speed connectors. We need them for the radio connection units, which is what they're plugged into right now. And we also need them for the electromagnetic connection rods, which is what they were also here plugged into. So I will just disconnect this belt back to the support post there, and we'll go from there with it. And then this belt was... Those high-speed connectors. What is this? Empty. This is quartz. And quartz is used for... quartz crystal. Quartz is going to be used for the radio connection unit assembly, so we'll take that out for now. Back to... Why did I not put a support post in here? Okay. This one I didn't disconnect either. This is the high-speed connectors. Wait, did I have two separate belts of high-speed connectors coming in here? Oh no, that was the output belt of the turbo motors. Oopsie. Well, we'll figure that out eventually. Always do. Eventually. These can all come out. And I'm full. Let's get some stuff to shred here. You can have the quartz. I know I had a separate stack of it in there. That's fine. Keep those. Probably get rid of some of this quick wire. Some cable. Lots of AI limiters. These motors. These rotors. Lots of stators. Keep the concrete for now. You can have that control rod. That's fine. Raw quartz for sure. How long have I been holding on to that? Get rid of that bit there. This one here. Lots of... Actually, no, not lots of iron. Keep the iron. You can have that partial one there. Pipe... or rods, I guess. Okay, we'll go with that for now. I don't know what's in this box, though. Okay. Oh, I guess I probably had some heat sinks I could have gotten rid of, too. No, no, do not delete the floor, Wally. Autosave, thank you. Okay, so this is now... Let's see, we can take these, and these all out. And we can switch this to be the turbo pressure motor. Wait. Do I not have that yet? I don't have it yet. You want to know why I don't have it? Because of this. Let's go and unlock this so then we can do another MAM research. Let's actually set up a MAM first. Down here. Put the hard drive in it. Let it start. Because it's going to take 10 minutes and it shouldn't matter. Let's go unlock that recipe. I meant to do it actually at the beginning of this episode. That's why I was at the mall. And then I forgot. Because I got too excited about all the math that I had done. Whee! So we need 1,000 pipes. I think we already have the 50 cubes. We have the 100 supercomputers. And we have 600 pipes, but I'd like to have some extras. Let's see, where is the pipe? And it's dark. I guess I need to put some lights up here. That would be probably useful. Oh, there's the pipe right there. Told you I couldn't see it because it was dark. 4, 5. That is 1,000, and then I want 200 more just to have them. Statue. And we'll go to the hub. Those, and those. And goes.
Milestone reached.
Oh, I guess we should set the other
Turbo motors
milestone.
can now be constructed in order to build the latest Fix-It improved factory buildings, such as the Miner Mark III. A new project part enables progress to the next phase.
Alrighty, so now we need the turbo motors for this next piece, so we have to get this set up. We have everything but the electromagnetic control rods anymore. How many of those did I pick up when I was disassembling things? 89. So we're going to make some more of those. But what we'll just do is when we set those up for the... whatever it was that they were used for. Electromagnetic control rods. The electric motors. I'll just get them set up kind of early-ish and we'll just store them before we let the motors start making. I think that'll work out okay. Alrighty, so this is going to take a few minutes, but we can go ahead and set up everything we need for this, I guess, before it's ready. So, even though I usually like to be able to see what I'm researching. So we have we need motors, we need stators, and we need pressure conversion cubes. So we had the stator belt here. We have the motor belt. I'm just going to reconnect that motor belt. I shouldn't have even disconnected it to begin with. Stators, and then pressure conversion cubes. And we're going to make those here locally. We need 2 assemblers for those. I think what I will do is I will set up a packager here for the packaged gas. Packager. We want it to go this way so that it can just be flipped around and connected up. I'll put it there. This will just come out like this. And I just did... What am I hitting? Is it the... Oh, it's the grave key. I keep hitting it when I'm reaching for tab. We'll do this. And then we'll do that. And that'll be that one. No, it won't be that one. That looks like an insane person did it. Because this needs to not be squared up with the back of the machine, but instead needs to be 1 meter off, it looks like. Because of the connectors and the... No? Okay, so they're off. In that case, I will square it up at the back of the machine. Because it's off either way, so I just need to make it work. So instead, let's go this way. 1, 2. Like that. That'll work. And then we need to have the stators in here, and you're going to go on this line. Actually, let's just put one of these down over here. Out of the way, but enough to give me the guideline. Go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is on height 4. Take those out. we'll keep this one here for the guideline. And then I need to lift in here like this. And then we need the pressure conversion cubes, which are made in assemblers. We need 2 assemblers of those. Let's do that. And we're going to do this the same kind of way here. Put 2 of these down. And pressure, 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 pressure. Do I not have those yet? Did I note the wrong thing? I could have. Radio control units. And fused modular frames. Do I need the last research for that? Pressure conversion cube. Made in an assembler, according to the website. Doesn't say... According to the Satisfactory calculator, but it doesn't say what it unlocks with. So it must be in that last research. Well, that's unfortunate. Let me take a look. I'm going to pause and be right back. So, good news and bad news. The good news is I'm not insane. Well, yeah. The bad news is that I was correct. That is in the last research. So, we're going to have to kind of switch gears a little bit then. And instead of producing the turbo motors right now, we have plenty... That should be a merger, not a splitter, Wally. Instead of producing the turbo motors right now, we're going to produce the regular motors right now so we can get those electromagnetic connection rods going. We have the cooling things and we have the other cubes. We just need to pull them out and let them keep running. I'm just going to finish hooking up this belt quickly, just so that I remember where I am. And then I also want to hook this up, or take a look at what this is going to take in. Needs... Oh, that's unpackaged. Ha! Package. There we go. This needs to have fluid tanks being made constantly, which is just aluminum ingots. Wait, aluminum ingots? Did I plan for that? I did. Okay. So we need a constructor making those too. So I'm just going to stage that constructor out. So I guess for the oh, the man's done. Nice. Nice alerts. Thank you, Coffee Stain. No hard drives to research. Okay, that's seriously bizarre. But I'm going to put a constructor down here. And at least that way we will have the... we will have the constructor here and ready to go. So let's put that down. I need to be able to bring the pipe up and connect it. So I think what I'll do is put the constructor like around this neighborhood someplace. This is going to make the packaged, or the empty fluid tanks. And then we'll reuse that all-clad belt, since it doesn't need to come down this way anymore, for aluminum ingots instead. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one out and put in the foundation 2 meter. Oh, you're going to be a jerk. At least it'll mark where this needs to go. There. And then it's the 1 meter. And then it's one of these. And it needs to be one off from center. Tip it the other way. And is this going to work out the way that I hope? That's what all this is for. Is to make sure that this is going to work out the way that I hope. Let's see, R? Not exactly. But I think I can make it work. Oh, that's better. That's what I want. Okay. Put this in here. Like that. And then we'll do pipe. here. And that'll be good. And then this belt can go into there. And I can even move it closer if I want to. I'm going to leave it disconnected for now, just so that I remind myself. And then let's go down underneath and hook up that, hook that pipe. Actually, no, I don't want to do it from up here. I want to do it from up here a little bit differently. Let's go here. This is where it needs to come through at. If I take these down, I don't know, say 3. And I can actually use my flying thing too. Okay, so we need to come out and make a turn. I don't know if this is going to work up here though. Let's see. Oh yeah, because it's connecting the power from above our heads. Yep, there it goes. Zap. Okay, so we need to have a wall hole here. Maybe centered-ish, like that. And then a pipe, like this. It's too far. This is also not quite what I want. Maybe this one will be. Take these out. And I may also need to take out this one. And maybe put one of these in. It's too high. So let's just do a regular pipeline support. Yeah, I guess I could have been able to tell that that was too high. Go there, and then into there. Is that good? I think that's good. And I don't see why I can't leave this here like this. Except that I could make it a little bit slimmer. Autosave, thank you. Like that. And then I could take this one out. And put one in there. That way it looks right. Can I get one of these in here? Or is it just going to be a jerk? It won't work because of the pipes in the way. Okay, we'll leave it alone. Easily done. Easily solved. Okay, we need another item over here someplace. We're right about here. Down to that far. And underneath, and one of these. That's not what I wanted. There. Perfect. And then this can go practically right into there. It's too long, though. Okay, well, we're going to have to do this. Like that. And then we'll come... Actually, it's perfect. We'll come to, let's see, -1, 2. And then that can go into there, so this can come out. And then I gotta go underneath the pipe. We'll take this wall out, temporarily. Add in a junction cross. Why is that not... Oh, I remember reading about this. How do you fix this? There's a fix for it that I can't remember. I think we want to put one of these wall holes over here. Take this pipe all out. Put a pipe across here. That's not correct. Now it is. And then you put the cross on that horizontal pipe. Hopefully somewhere in the center here. And then connect it like that. Like that. Take this out. Take this out. And we're good to go. We should have... Get out of the thing, Molly. We do have nitrogen gas. Nice. Alright, so that is now connected up. All fancy-like. Let's fly back over here. And hop back up through this hole in the floor and replace the hole. And then put the Caterium shoes back on. And there we go. Okay, so we now have the capacity to make the bottled nitrogen. We might need to actually bring in more nitrogen now. I might not be pumping enough anymore. We're going to need to have 240. I don't know if we put down 180 or 240, but we can easily add more to that. No big deal. Let's look at, this will be aluminum ingots. This is the motors going outward that I need to fix again now because I took the wrong thing apart. But I think I'm gonna leave this as it is because we can't really make these things yet anyway. And we'll work on the regular motors now. This is going to be the electric motor recipe. This is going to need rotors, electromagnetic control rods, and that's it. These are made in assemblers too. Oh, nice. So I need to rip out this whole thing, I think. Quartz AI. There's the motors going in. Rubber, that all goes. Let's see. Let's take out... We're not going to need any more crystal oscillators, which is awesome. Let's take out some of this stuff. Actually, all of this stuff. And these are making... Wait, what was I making here? Something. Since I didn't learn my lesson the last time, let me see if I can learn it this time. Motor... Electric motor. Alternate electric motor. Okay, good. So rotors and the electromagnetic control rods. Those electromagnetic control rods are made in a assembler. We need like a half an assembler for that. And then we need to have electric motor, one assembler of those. And the MAM is done again, allegedly. You know what? I'm lazy. Why is it telling me that I can't have that recipe? Okay, I'm going to verify that that should work. Maybe I have to wait until we do the next unlock before it'll work. But I have plenty of turbo motors in the thing, so I think what I'll do is I'll gather up the I'll start gathering up the coolant units and the cubes for that, and then I'll keep deconstructing this stuff here. And in the next episode, we will set up electric motors and the aforementioned electromagnetic connection rods, and get all that connected, and then we can then get these electromagnetic connection rods made and set up or do this last research. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.